Hi everyone, I'm Nicole with fitnessblender.com and today's workout is brought to you by FB+. Today we have a full body strength and cardio superset workout. So what we'll be doing is pairing together 2 exercises at a time, a strength exercise and a cardio exercise. We're going to complete them back to back for 30 seconds apiece before then resting for 30 seconds and repeating. We have 4 different pairs of exercises today that we'll be working through, 2 rounds each. For equipment today, all you'll need is a medium set of dumbbells and an optional mat or at least a comfortable space on the floor. Modifications are provided for low and high impact today, so come as you are, and your warm up and cool down are provided. Let's get started. We're kicking things off with a 4-minute warm-up today. We have 8 exercises back to back for 30 seconds each. I'll start my timer. Go ahead and meet me on your feet. All right, 10 seconds. We're gonna go ahead and start first with hip circles. So standing up nice and tall, feet together, hands on the hips. Take one knee up to about hip height, take it out to the side, tap the toe down, and let's bring it back in the same way. Switch sides. So just alternating legs back and forth. Thinking about getting a nice full range of motion in your hips here. Open all the way up and close. Good. Focusing too on that core stability. Arm circles next. We're going to go forward for 5. So nice big arm circles. Count it out 5. Once you get those 5, reverse for 5. And again, here as we get the blood flowing, I want you to think about finding a nice full range of motion. So getting those nice big arm circles, 5 and 5. Next up, toe reach to squat. For this one, we're going to take our feet slightly wider than hip distance apart. Keep your legs straight to start. Reach down towards the toes. Once you reach the bottom, we're going to sit back into that squat so chest comes up and then stand. Repeat. Toe reach. Get a nice stretch through those hamstrings. Squat and stand. Good. Both the stretch and strength here, which is so nice in the warm-up. Butt kickers next. Perfect. Start off nice and slow right here. If you're like me, a little bit cold right now maybe. So you start off slow, maybe you stay here, and maybe you bring it up to more of a higher impact butt kick. Either way, totally fine. Just listen to your body on what it needs. Reverse lunge, overhead reach coming your way. Perfect. Go ahead and start with those feet together. We're going to reverse lunge it back. So take that step back, 90 degrees at the knees, reach arm up and over the front knee. So we've got that opposite arm back down, together, switch sides. Up and over. So just that slight lean. You're going to really feel a nice stretch right through the front of that hip. Good. Start to tune into your breath here. TYI. So this one's for our back and shoulders. Soft knees, flat back. We're going to take our arms out wide. T position, engage your back. Down, Y position, thumbs are up towards the ceiling. Back down, I position, arms straight up by those ears, and down. Keep repeating T, Y, and I. Good. Squat to calf raise coming your way next. Feet about hip distance apart. Sit back into those heels, chest up, bring it up onto the toes. Now, towards the end of this, if you want to add a little bit of a jump in, you're welcome to. However, you can't stay completely low impact with this calf raise. If you want to add that jump in, feel free to do so here. Thinking nice, soft, quiet landings. Last exercise, downward dog to plank. So come on down to your high plank position first. We're going to send those hips back, push through the palms, and then bring it forward to that plank position, really engaging the core, nice flat back. Push back through those palms and flat back. Stretch and strength is the theme of the warm-up today. Lots of movements that involve both. Feels really good. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring it up nice and tall. Your warm-up is complete. Take a couple deep breaths. If you need to, if you're not warmed up yet, feel free to either repeat some of those or freestyle until you get warmed up. All right, we're gonna get into the workout here. So we have a fun format coming your way today. As I stated in the beginning, we're gonna pair together 2 exercises at a time. We have a strength exercise and we have a cardio exercise. Complete them each back to back, 30 seconds, and then rest for 30 seconds. We're gonna repeat that twice. We've got 4 different pairs today, but we're gonna take a break, water break about halfway through. All right, so go ahead and get your dumbbells ready for this first round, and I will get my timer started here in just a couple of seconds. Okay. 10 seconds on the clock. Up first, we have a squat thruster for 30 seconds, followed by a lateral skater immediately afterwards. Grab your medium weights. Right at the shoulders, we're gonna sit back into the heels. Big press up overhead. Think lots of power. One smooth motion here. So with the power first, driving through your heels. Keep that core engaged. Strong shoulders. Push those arms straight up towards the ceiling. 10 seconds left here. Pulling right into those lateral skaters. Set your weights down. Here we go, side to side. Now we have the jump variation, of course, with our traditional skater. So you can choose to do this, or we can choose a more low impact option, tapping side to side, staying nice and low. Here we go, choose what feels best for you. We're only here for 10 more seconds. And rest. Shake it out. So we've got 30 seconds of rest here. I want you to stay moving in place. Now, tapping side to side is fine, just like I'm doing here. If you feel like you want to add a little more intensity in, whether now or later, you can also just jog in place a little bit. Either way, stay moving. 10 seconds left of this rest. We're going to repeat those 2 exercises one more time. Squat thruster. Grab your weights. Here we go, sit back into your heels. Feet are just about hip distance apart here. We want to keep our chest open. Show you from the side. Think nice, good form here. Inhale down, exhale up. Get that breathing synced up with the movement here. Good, going right into those lateral skaters. Dumbbells come down to the floor. Pick the variation that works for you. Now, if you're going with that higher impact option, try to move with a little more power this time. Whether that's speed or distance, ramp up that intensity a little bit. Here we go, almost there. And rest. Beautiful. All right, you guys, 30 seconds off, 30 seconds to rest. Next up, we've got 2 new exercises. We're going to perform them in the same format. The first exercise is a bent over row to a reverse lunge. So a nice combination exercise followed by an X jack. So there's a couple different variations with that. So just stay with me. We'll be good to go. Grab your weights. Here we go. Feet are together. Soft knees, flat back, row. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Stand up tall. Reverse lunge. Remember which leg you did. We're going to alternate each time. Row, release, up, lunge. Good. Row, release, up, and lunge. Good. Last few seconds. We've got that X jack coming your way. Weights go down. Kind of our mid-level regular option here. Go low in the center, jump out to an X. Now, If you want to take this down low impact, chances are you know what to do. Step out instead of jump out. If you want to take it up a notch from the variation I showed you, feel free to go into a full star jump. That is up to you. Here we go. 5 seconds. Woo, my heart rate is up. Success. Move in place. We're gonna do that one more time. After this, water break is coming your way. So let's go ahead and set it up with those dumbbells again. Still moving in place for another 15 seconds. Again, whether it's just a step tap like this, boxer shuffle, jog in place, do what you need to do. Ready. Row, reverse lunge. Here we go. Flat back, row, release, tall, lunge. Alternate that leg each time. For your row, I want you to keep your back nice and flat, core nice and engaged. Doing so good. Here we go. We've got about 5 seconds left here. Get ready. X-jacks, drop the weight, pick your variation. I'm gonna hang out right in the middle. Here we go. Water break is coming your way. We've got about 10 seconds left with this. Pick up that speed if you can. Woo! Shake out your legs. Breathe. Take a few deep breaths. Let's go ahead and take a water break. Grab a sip of water and then meet me right back here for the second half of this workout. Welcome back from your water break. It is time for the second half of this workout. So we're on to our third superset. This one is going to be primarily on the floor, so make sure you at least have a comfortable space or a mat if you have one available. All right, I'm going to get my timer started. Go ahead and meet me back here on the floor. 10 seconds. We're going to get started first with a push-up to a plank tap. So come on down to the floor. This can either be done on your knees or from your toes. So I'm going to demonstrate from my knees. Nice flat back, push up, all the way up top, tap opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Push up, switch thighs. Again, you can also do this from that full push-up variation. Nice straight legs, down and up. Just make sure you have good form and good core control. Here we go. Keep switching side to side. Next up, we're going to pop up to our feet really quick and go into a knee repeater. Bring it up to your feet. One leg is back, one leg forward. 1, 2 knees. Bring it down, back, switch legs, and we're up. 2 knees. Back to plank. Switch legs, up tall. Good. This one may take a second to get in the rhythm, so if you need to pause and figure it out, you totally can, or just roll with it and move your body. Either way is fine. All right, well done. Take a breather, 30 seconds. Maybe we're shuffling, moving in place. Do what you need to do. We're gonna do this one more time. Push up to plank tap, knee repeater to plank. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling? This is just a short and sweet workout, so we're just packing as much as we can into it. Bring it down to the floor. Here we go. Push up, tap, push up, tap. Important to remember with your push-ups that your elbows are driving towards the back corner of the room. So we don't need them way out here to the side. That's gonna be hard on our shoulders. Take them to the back corners of the room. Breathe with it. Good, down to 5 seconds. Get ready to pop up and go right into that knee repeater. Up tall, one leg forward, one leg back, knee, knee, hands down, Switch legs. Knee, knee, hands down. Switch, good. Once you find your rhythm, go at your pace. Core and cardio all at once. Beautiful. 30 seconds of rest, and we are moving into our fourth and final superset. Until then, moving in place, whatever that looks like for you. If you want to keep that heart rate high, you're going to do something like this, or jogging in place, or jumping jacks. If you want to lower it down, level it out, the opposite. Here we go, deadlift combo, grab your weights. So, feet are shoulder distance apart, soft knees, flat back. We're going to do straight leg deadlift, come up tall, traditional deadlift, sit back. Straight leg deadlift, up tall, traditional deadlift, right here. So you can see the difference in my form. One, my legs are of course quite a bit straighter, but not completely locked out at the knee joint. And the opposite one, I've got more bend at the knee. Beautiful, heading right into lateral high knees. Drop those weights down, find one end of your space. And of course you don't need the mat for this exercise, I just forgot to move mine. So we're here. I'm just gonna work with the space that my mat gives me, working those lateral high knees. For low impact, feel free to do more of a squat walk. Beautiful, all right, 30 seconds. Rest, movement in place. This is it, you guys. We've got our deadlift combo. So straight leg to traditional deadlift and lateral high knees. Let's give it what you got, and then we'll move into that cool down. Here we go, 10 seconds left. Start to get ready for those deadlifts. Here we go, soft knees, flat back. Here we go, hinge at the hips, flat back. Beautiful. Strong glutes, strong hamstrings here, really targeting that posterior chain, back side of the body. 10 seconds left, less than that now. Going into lateral high knees, get ready for it. Weights are down. If you're up in those high knees like me, get those knees high. Again, your low impact option is a squat walk. Here we go. 15 seconds. Here we go, last 5, big push. Woo, beautiful job. Walk it off, a couple deep breaths here. Before we head into our cool down, I'm gonna press pause on my timer. So we're gonna stretch it out. We've got 8 exercises, 30 seconds apiece, back to back, so about a 4-minute cool down. First up, we're gonna start on that right side. So right leg, single leg hamstring stretch. Left leg is gonna stay planted, right foot out front, heel to the floor, toe to the ceiling. Hinge forward at the hips. Keep a nice flat back. You can either support with your hands on your thighs or reach down towards that straight leg. Totally up to you. One more breath here. And bring it up nice and tall. Same leg, right leg. We're gonna go into a quadricep stretch. So grab the top of that foot. Keep your thighs or knees close together here. Shoulders back. Tuck your pelvis under just a little bit here. Feel a nice stretch through that front right quad. Good. One more breath here. And we are staying on the right side. We're gonna go ahead and keep that left foot planted out front, right leg planted out back. We're in kind of a half lunge here, but right leg is straight. Reach up and over. Ooh, find my balance. Good. So you're feeling a nice stretch down through that hip, through the front of that leg. Big stretch up and over. Or maybe up tall and straight is enough for you. Feel into it what you need to. And we're up. Good. Let's go ahead and take it to the left side here. So left leg out front, single leg hamstring stretch first. Hinge at the hips, forward. Nice straight left leg. Heel to the floor, toe to the ceiling. Just go until you can feel a nice pull right here. Nothing painful, but stretching can be somewhat uncomfortable, so find that fine line. One more breath here. And bring it up tall. Perfect. Let's go ahead and pull up on that left foot for that quad stretch. Shoulders back, pelvis tucked under. Testing our balance here a little bit. Maybe you have a wall to support you. Maybe you're trying not to use the wall. Good. One more breath here. We're going into that hip stretch next. So go ahead and keep that front right leg planted. Left leg goes behind. Heel towards the floor. Leg is straight, sort of leaning into that front leg. Arm goes up and over. Feeling a nice stretch through the hip, through the front of the leg on that left side. Last deep breath here. And bring it up tall. Beautiful. All right, 2 stretches left. Chest and neck stretches up next. So I want you to take those hands behind your back, clasp them together, and open up that chest. From here, we're going to start to raise those hands, lift them up towards the ceiling for a couple of seconds. Hold it here. Deep breath. Breathe into that space in front of your shoulders, your chest. Open it up. Good. Now keep those fingers interlocked together. Drop them down to the floor. So think bottoms of your hands going into the floor. I want you to drop your right ear to right shoulder, creating a nice pull through your neck. And same thing, opposite side, left ear to left shoulder. Hold. Perfect. All right, roll it out a couple times. Last but not least, we've got hug the tree. We're going to lengthen that upper back. So fingers interlocked together, palms facing you this time. Open it up in front. Open it up in front. So we're thinking about really pulling apart our upper back. Think about squeezing those fingers tight together, but trying to pull them apart, which is going to create that upper back stretch. And release. Beautiful. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for this workout, this free YouTube workout sponsored by FB+. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Workout complete.